I talk so much about length retention on my channel because I'm so passionate about sharing my journey and also helping everyone out there. And mainly, unlike the major things I need to do my length retention, but there are little things that you need to learn that actually grow your hair. I've done so many research and I've also seen some results from doing this, so I'm going to be telling you that. So yeah, I would say that there are a few things I've learned, especially the little things that count over time. That would really helped my hair to grow and to see more growth in my hair. I'm very intentional about keeping my hair journey, like documenting it and showing you guys. So from every strand of knots or tangles or friction or anything that's going to dry out your hair, I always make sure that my hair is laid down, not touching my body. Like I always make sure it's all put up, and I make sure to use scarf for my head, especially when I'm going to sleep. I make sure I use a bonnet. It's something that I do consciously now, even when I want to sleep. I always make sure I have a bonnet on my head so that the treatment I've done on my hair doesn't go on my bed sheet and then just dirty everywhere. It has really helped my moisture routine. Like my hair doesn't dry out fast and my moisture can last up to weeks, guys. Like during this routine, I need my moisture to last up to like weeks. I'm very conscious about where I lay my head down, especially when my hair is just out there. I always make sure I put my bonnet before I lay down on anything, and it also helps to prevent single strand knots and drying out of your ends. So this is something you should actually try. It's something that have worked for me, and I know it should definitely work for you, including your routine over time. It has helped me. Like my moisture is very important when it comes to hair growth. Length retention is, if you want to see length, you have to stop. It also stops breakage and moisture. It should be something that you should focus on, especially scarfing your hair before you lay it down on something or somewhere. You should start by doing it with your protective hairstyle. I always make sure I'm always on mini twists nowadays. So one thing that has helped me in my protective hairstyle is tucking in my ends. Like when I do my mini twist, I make sure I tuck in the ends, like pack it up so that it doesn't just touch my body and all. So my hair is just in a particular state and is not going to have any tangles and any knots. So yeah, I wear wigs most of the time because my hair is in protective hairstyle. You know how when you do your hair the first time it's all new and all, but after a while it gets rough. So that's where wigs come in play. I use my wigs just to, especially when I'm going out, I just put on my wigs to at least let me look presentable instead of me looking rough. So yeah, your ends are drying out because you're not scarfing it and you're not putting any moisture in it. It's important that you always moisturize your ends and also take care of your ends. So yeah, also know that your ends are the oldest part of your hair, so they require so much love and care. So tucking in your end just helps make sure that the moisture in your hair stays longer and it doesn't dry out that fast. So yeah, you have to do this regularly, but I look at my end to see if I have split ends regularly. Like I just randomly check my hair to see if I have split ends. Yeah, if you have split ends, make sure you trim. That's when trimming comes into play. I'm sure some people will be like, oh my god, I've grown my hair, I don't want to trim out my hair. It's important you do trimming because you hanging on to that those dead ends are doing more harm than good, because those ends are going to increase the split end. So it's better to just cut it off. Like anything that's not serving you good, just cut it off. Your hair will definitely grow. Your hair grows half an inch every day. It's your ability to retain that length. That's what matters. So yeah, holding on to that those ends will do you more harm than good. So yeah, it's important you do. Like me, I trim my hair once every year because I don't know, I like my hair so much, but I don't want to be trimming it every time. Some people do theirs twice a year in a year, but me, I do mine once a year, and it has worked well for me. I've seen lots of growth just by doing this. So yeah, if you notice you're having split ends and your hair is not doing very well, I advise you to do a trim. And if you've done a trim, I would like to hear in the comment section, did you see difference in your hair? Did you grow your hair better? Like I'm sure you'll have seen a lot of difference in your hair. I would like to hear from you. So when it comes to moisture, like I said earlier, your ends are very important. Your hair tries better with water, so it's important that you moisturize your hair regularly. When I mean regularly, like when you're bathing, just pour water on your hair and also sealing that moisture just to prevent, especially if you have high porosity hair. So high porosity hair is when your hair has doesn't retain absorb water so much. So when you have those type of hair, you have to actually seal in that moisture because it evaporates into thin air. So you have to seal in that moisture. So it's important you do this regularly. Like, yeah, I also talked about treatments. If you I have different treatments I do on my hair regularly. Like, I'm always on protective hairstyles, so I do protective hairstyles for like 2 months, and then I change up the hairstyle. So yeah, those treatments they help like keep moistures on my hair for longer periods of time. So one thing I actually do is, like I said earlier, when I'm taking my shower, I just consciously pour water on my head just so that my hair can receive some form of moisture, and just basically so my hair isn't dry. So it has really helped. Actually, if you're trying to grow your edges, make sure you're pouring water. Like, water is the best form of moisture you can add to your hair. I'm sure some people will be like, oh, you can use deep conditioners. Deep conditioners are also good too, but water is the best form of moisture you can add to your hair. So yeah, when it comes to wig, like I said earlier, you always make sure when you're wearing your wig. Also, make sure you use a wig cap so your hair doesn't dry out, and your the treatment you've done on your hair, it doesn't go to your wig cap, and it doesn't go to your wig and then sucks out all the treatment. It's important to use a wig cap. It helps prevent all those dryness and all. Yeah. So actually, if you're trying to grow your edges, it's something you should actually try. Practice more, like consciously pouring water on your hair. When it comes to your routine, I would say be consistent with your routine. If you see any form of breakage, your hair is falling out, just know that maybe you're not doing taking care of your hair well. You're not consistent with your routine. So I have fine hair. What it means to have fine hair, it means that your hair is fine, like it's not that strong. So you're doing hairstyles that drag your hair or pull your hair is doing more damage to your hair than good. So at some point, you'll notice that I started to like go down with my routine, and I actually saw a difference in my hair. So most times I have my hair in protective hairstyles where I do different styles. So I style my hair so it looks like as if I'm switching my hair. So sometimes I do half up, half damp hairstyles. This hairstyle I can keep it for like weeks just to reduce tension on my scalp and have unnecessary breakage. So when I do those hairstyles, it makes me have different looks. You know how if you're just doing one particular hairstyle every time, your face will look dull, but you switching up your hairstyle makes your face look brighter, and yeah, it reduces manipulation, and that's why I love protective hairstyles. Your hair is practically just in a particular hairstyle for, let's say, 2 months, 3 months. You're definitely going to see growth when you're keeping up with your routine. You're moisturizing your hair, washing your hair, you're sealing that moisture. You're definitely going to see results on your hair. So yeah, this is my third time actually doing my twist. So I normally do protective hairstyles for 3 months, 2 months before I take them out, and then change hairstyle if I wish. So yeah, it's necessary that you keep your hair for keep your hair like a protective hairstyles. So yeah, break so the last thing I'm going to talk about is your routine. Like I said earlier, it's important you're consistent with your routine. Most times your hair isn't doing well because you're not prioritizing it, especially when it comes to lifestyle. Like, I schedule my routine into my lifestyle so it doesn't look so bulky. You know how you be thinking about, oh, wash day can take a whole lot of your time. But if you just infuse it into your lifestyle, like when you're having your bath, you just pour water on your hair, you wash your hair, you're not going to see it as a tax. Like, it's just something you're doing, like it's a normal routine. So you don't see it as something very strenuous. So yeah, infusing your routine into your lifestyle makes it easier and better for you. And if you have a busy schedule, just make sure you always stick to your schedule. If you're saying you're going to wash your hair today, make sure you actually wash your hair today. And deep conditioners are something that most people they sleep on. It's important to deep condition your hair once every month because it gives that added moisture to your hair. Like, especially if you do protective treatment on your hair, I normally use I'm sure I mentioned it before. This is my moisture routine. I use my deep conditioner. I use Cantu, and it has done lots of good to my hair. So yeah, I'd love to hear from you. What would you guys want me to film in my next video? So that's the best thing I have said. So yeah, if it's something you've done protective hairstyles and you've seen lots of growth just by doing it, I'd love to hear from you. What hairstyles can I do more? Like, I need hairstyle ideas, like hairstyles I should try that are protective hairstyles. When I mean protective hairstyles that are not tight on your scalp. Like, you can actually your scalp will be breathing, not the one that will be dragging your hair. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you watch the ads, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.